Alright, working on the stand fitness, y'all. We're about to get some presses. Reverse way. You're supposed to be standing this way, but we're going to be turning this way. So it's almost like you're doing football lunges, where you're coming up like this, you're sprinting up out of the box like that, sprinting up out of the box like that. So we're going to do them in close angle, medium angle, and then wide angle, just like that. You'll get 30 of them. We're about to 450 pounds. Alright, as you guys can see, that was a high endurance workout with heavy weight. Doing multiple angles, so you work different angles of the legs. But anyway, get some of those. It works in your explosiveness, your muscle endurance, which builds you up for when you lift heavier weight. You can do more repetitions that way. So anyway, just get it in and make sure you put everything in it. When I do every repetition, I don't think about all the other exercises that I gotta do afterwards. I just go ahead and put it in like I don't got nothing else to do after this, like it's my last set. So I put in on my heart, blood, sweat, and tears. That's the way you should do it too. If you're not, then you're cheating yourself here in the gym. You're wasting your time because you're doing nothing but cheating yourself. So put it all in there. Leave it all in here so when you walk out those doors, you know that you left it all here in the gym. And I promise you the rewards and the dividends are going to pay back like no other. Hey, this is Ezra here helping you understand fitness. I'm out.
Hey, what's up, y'all? We're about to get into our legs. One of my favorites. It used to be my worst muscle group to work, but now it's starting to become my favorite. It's probably because I'm starting to see the development, starting to see the striations in the quads, starting to see the separation between my hamstring and quad muscles, starting to actually see some definition in the back of my leg, which is next near to impossible. Even the front of my leg just looks like a hunk of meat. No definition at all. So now that I'm starting to see that, it's very rewarding, and it's now become one of my favorite muscle groups to work. And it's the biggest challenge, and I get the most pain from it too. So that's also a driving factor as well. Hoorah! So anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. You guys always know I warm up whatever I'm doing so that I'm not pulling any muscles, getting that blood flow. I like to get my heart beat up because I'm getting most of my cardio with the high intensity of my workout in between, an interval cardio, which is within the workout. So I started off doing warm-up 5 minutes on the elliptical. Then I started off with squats. Now, when I say squats, I did a dynamic stretching with my squats, so I just used a bar. That's it, just a bar. And These squats I'm doing, they're like sumo squats, meaning that I'm going down as low as possible. So these are not no half, knee bent squats, or with the 75-degree squats. These are the 90-degree squats, where you're going all the way down and coming all the way back up. So uh, the reason I'm doing this is so that I can get the right form, and that I can fire all those muscles. They're all working and firing during this whole motion. And once I get to build that strength up and that balance and that core factor, then I'm going to add more weight to it. And then that's what's going to explode as far as mass in my legs. So barbell squats, I started off doing the warm-up, of course, 45, did about 20, warming up my legs. And then I just started off with 135 pounds, which is just with one plate on each side. So 2 plates all together. And then I did 12. Okay. Then what I added to 25 on each side. So that was another 50 pounds, which make it 185. And then I did 12. Okay. All right. So after that, I moved it up to 130, well, 35. So, which means that I had another 20 pounds on there. So that made it 205. Okay, 205, and then I did 12. Then for my last set, it was just the 45 and the 45. So it was 225 that I ended with, and I was able to knock out 12 of those. Put on those braces on your knees. They're called wrap bracing, and you wrap them around your knees. It provides support for your knees and allows those joints, synovial joints, and to stabilize, so that you have more support and stabilization there that your knees itself doesn't offer, sort of like a brace. It'll keep you from injuring yourself. Also, when you're doing squats, your back is a secondary muscle. Well, almost for any type of exercise, your back and core are always there to contribute. So, but your back can easily get injured with squats. So think about using braces for your knees and a back brace. So after I knocked that out, we went to my hamstrings and did some kickbacks. Kickbacks are like donkey kickbacks. They have a machine for this. Did that 100 pounds. Did 12 for each leg. 110, 12 for each leg. 120, 12 for each leg. 130, 12 for each leg. Then I did my seated calf raises. Did 180. Did a total of 30 at 180 pounds. With a incrementation down and then an incrementation up. So 180 pounds all the way down to 45 pounds. And then so the second set, it was from 45 pounds, do 10, add another 45, do 10, add another 45, but don't stop. So a total of 30. So 180 down and then 45 up to 180 for your second set. And just repeat that for the third and fourth set for your calf raises, okay? So that's our first cycle for our hamstrings, and our quads for squats. Hamstrings, we got our kickbacks, and then which is our hamstrings and glutes, and then we got our seated calf raises, which is our soleus and part of our calf muscles. Okay, so now we're going to move to our second. We do leg presses, and this is the demonstration I gave to you guys. Leg press, doing it reverse. Start off at 270 pounds, did 30. Did the differentiation with my feet, so that I can target different angles of that muscle group. 30, 360, 30, 450, and then 30 at 540. Okay. Then went back down to my hamstrings and did the dumbbell deadlifts. Y'all do deadlifts with the barbell typically. Try doing it with the dumbbells, and just used 80-pound dumbbells for that and did 12. Then dropped down to 70 pounds, did 12. Dropped down to 60 pounds, did 12. And then dropped down to 50 pounds and did 12. You guys know I still have that injury in my right hamstring, so I'm very careful. I'm very, very conscientious about my hamstring muscle. I don't want to re-tear it and cause further injury. I want it to completely heal. I know when you tear a muscle, it never heals the same. But in my case, I hope I'm able to rehabilitate it to the point where it's almost the same. And so I'm going to be very careful with that. So do the dumbbell deadlifts. That's our second. And then I went to the my calf extensions. Now the calf extensions, I'm not doing these. I'm doing this on a decline press machine. So push the weight all the way up, as if you're about to do a decline press machine, but the only movement that you have is in your calves. So I started doing 30 or 270 pounds with the different angles of my feet, in, straight, and out. Okay. Second set, 360 did 30, 450 did 30, and then 540 did 30 for those calf extensions. Okay. That's the second cycle we went through. Now we're going to the third one. All right. So ended with leg extensions. Leg extensions. I did a superset. It's where you do like this. You do 8, rest for 5 seconds, 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 and that's one set. All right. So start off with 50 pounds, both legs, and do 8 extensions. Rest for 5 seconds, 8 extensions, rest for 5 seconds, 8 extensions, rest for 5 seconds, 8 extensions, rest for 5 seconds. That's the first set. Then do the same thing for the second set, but move it up to 70 pounds. Third set, 90 pounds. Fourth set, 110 pounds. One heck of a workout. Yeah, boy. So then went to my hamstrings and did seated curls. Did the same thing that I just did with the hamstrings, except I'm doing it with the seated curl machine. 70 pounds for the first set, 90 pounds. The second set, 110 pounds for the third set, and 130 pounds for the fourth set. Okay. Then I did standing calf raises for my third calf exercise, which I just stayed at 135 pounds and knocked out 15. Okay, and then did that for all 4 sets, and that was my workout. So I hope you guys enjoyed this leg workout. It was high intense, definitely something that is going to have you have that delayed onset, that DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, probably in the next 48 hours. So beware. And just appreciate you guys watching. All right, this is Ezra here, helping you overstand fitness. Take care, y'all.